Who Moved My Cheese? By Spencer Johnson. Full summary. Who Moved My Cheese is a simple yet profound parable about change, adaptability, and success in both work and life. Written by Spencer Johnson, the book uses a short story to reveal timeless truths about how people respond to unexpected changes and how the right mindset can turn challenges into opportunities. The story takes place in a maze and follows four characters: two mice named Sniff and Scurry, and two little people, miniature human-like beings named Hem and Haw. Together, they represent different attitudes and approaches to life's changes. Every day, these four characters search for cheese in the maze. Cheese here is a metaphor for what we want in life: success, money, relationships, health, peace, or happiness. The maze represents the environment we live and work in, full of twists, turns, and unexpected obstacles. The discovery of Cheese Station C. One day, the four characters find a large supply of cheese at Cheese Station C. Excited, they return daily to enjoy the cheese. The mice, Sniff and Scurry, remain alert, measuring the supply and noticing changes. The little people, Hem and Haw, grow comfortable and entitled, assuming the cheese will always be there. The cheese disappears. Eventually, the cheese runs out. Sniff and Scurry quickly accept the change. They put on their running shoes and head back into the maze to search for new cheese. Their simple strategy is based on adaptability and action. Hem and Haw, however, react very differently. Shocked and angry, they feel victimized and refuse to accept reality. Hem complains, "Who moved my cheese?" He resists change, clings to the past, and hopes things will return to normal. Haw is hesitant too, but begins to realize that waiting won't bring the cheese back. Lessons from Sniff and Scurry. The mice represent straightforward thinking and quick adaptation. They don't overanalyze the situation or let emotions trap them. Instead, they stay prepared, move quickly when circumstances change, and keep things simple. Their behavior highlights the value of awareness and resilience. Haw learns to change. Eventually, Haw decides to face his fears and venture back into the maze. Though scared and uncertain, he chooses growth over comfort. Along the way, he writes messages on the walls. Lessons meant for him if he ever decides to follow. If you do not change, you can become extinct. What would you do if you weren't afraid? Smell the cheese often so you know when it is getting old. The quicker you let go of old cheese, the sooner you can find new cheese. Movement in a new direction helps you find new cheese. These lessons symbolize the mindset shifts necessary to thrive when life inevitably changes. Finding new cheese. At last, Haw discovers a new cheese station filled with more cheese than before. Sniff and Scurry are already there, having arrived long ago because they acted immediately. Haw realizes that embracing change, letting go of fear, and moving forward made the journey possible. Hem, however, never leaves Cheese Station C, trapped by his denial and resistance. Key lessons from the book. Change is inevitable. Nothing stays the same forever, whether in business, relationships, or personal goals. Anticipate change. Pay attention to early signs so you're not caught off guard. Adapt quickly. The faster you let go of the old, the sooner you can embrace the new. Overcome fear. Fear is often worse than the change itself. Action reduces fear. Keep moving. Stagnation leads to frustration. Progress leads to growth. Embrace change as an opportunity. What feels like a loss can lead to something better. Final thoughts? Who Moved My Cheese is short, but its lessons are timeless. It teaches that resisting change only leads to frustration, while embracing it leads to growth and opportunity. By adopting the adaptability of Sniff and Scurry and the eventual courage of Haw, we can learn to navigate life's inevitable changes with confidence and optimism. The story reminds us that life is always moving, the cheese is always shifting, and our success depends on how willing we are to adapt.